Good morning, everyone. It's Leanne here. A beautiful day here in Sydney, Australia. It's a Monday morning. Gisele Grenier is a wonderful artist, and she has a project that she does called the Book of Backgrounds um, for 2018. If you go to her channel, you'll be able to see everything. She explains it so well and so simply. But it's called Book of Backgrounds, and all she's done is taken some beautiful watercolor paper, and I have too, and she's cut it in half. You don't need to make a huge big sample of this, so that's why she obviously cuts it in half. It's a sample of the Book of Backgrounds. This one, for instance, this is the one we're doing. This was just a practice run, this one. Um, and it turned out shocking. But I'm going to try it again with you. Ooh, shocking, shocking. Hang on, I'll just get my paintbrush. Now, I'm not an expert in paintbrushes. I'm not a professional artist or painter, whatever they call themselves. But what I do know is this brush is very comfortable in the hands. Gives me what I want to do. I think it's very similar to Gisele, what she's using, but it's my personal choice. Now she's used some colours here. She's got blue, red, burnt sienna, and some silver. Now we're just going to do the background, dry brush the blue in the background. And that's all we're going to do. Just going to paint this on. You know what I forgot? To do gesso. Let's try it without gesso. Because it's dry brushing, it might be okay. But put a coat of gesso on underneath, okay? I forgot. See? I did one, it turned out miserably. My second one started off on the wrong foot. Don't worry, carry on. You can let this dry and do gesso on the back if you want, and just carry on from there if you wanted to. It doesn't matter. This side will just have blue on it, and that's what I might end up doing. I don't know yet. Okay, that's not too bad. I'll put a tiny bit more there. There we go. I'm just going to wet my brush, get the blue off. Now she's got the colour palette that she uses. I've just got similar acrylic paint to hers, but not the same, of course. I don't use her brands because they're a bit expensive, but I am building up to buying the expensive brands because she's suggesting to do that. And I'm just following what she says because it's just a gradual build-up. Now let me just wipe this because it doesn't look very nice behind it. Distracts your eye, doesn't it? If there's a dirty surface. It distracts mine anyway. Okay, I'm just going to get those touches of blue on. I'm going to give this a dry, so just bear with me. See, it's already dry because it was dry brushed on. So there's our colour. Let me just move that light. Someone complained that it was, you know, too much distraction, the glare of it. So there's the blue. Just paint it on. And here's my clean brush. And what we're going to do is mix the red with the burnt sienna. I'm just going to move it all over to the burnt sienna. And give it a mix. There we go. Now she's got a paper, the waxed paper, and she crushes it. Really crushes it. Then she'll release it a bit because she wants the textured stuff. There we go, wetting myself. Okay, I'm just getting the excess off this brush. Right, so I'm going to dab it in the red and the burnt sienna, and I'm just going to give it some texture. Yep, just like that. Move the wax paper around because it can get a bit flat there after a while. So just crush it up a bit more and then use it. Alright, let me see what that looks like. That's not too bad. Bit there. Okay. I think we might leave it at that. What do you reckon? Yep, I'll throw that away. That wax paper. Give my hands a bit of a quick wipe. Now let me just give that a quick dry and then we'll get into the next step. It's pretty dry to me. Okay, now I have to get some more paper. Here we go. I'm going to crush it up again, really crush it up. Let's open it up. Right, we're going to stick some silver all over it. Haven't got much of that left. Just going to crush that together. Then we're going to come back and we're going to turn that over onto our work. See how that works. Oh my gosh. It's not too bad. Let's just try this again. Right. Well, I am liking that background. We'll just see if we can pat it out a little bit more. You know what? I don't mind that at all. That light's still glary. I'll just move it a bit. There we go. Paint's a little bit thicker. But you know what? I like it. It's not bad. Let me just put that there. I'm going to try wet wipe. Take a tiny bit off. See what that does. Improve it. So that some of the blue and the red come through the silver. And I am not hating it. Let me just see if I can get a bit off. Yes, I can. Wasn't coming off dabbing it, so I'm just going to move it like that. But I'm not hating that. I don't mind the background at all. That was a practice I was doing earlier. That's just too much silver on that one. And not enough blue and red. But I can see the blue and red coming through really well on this one. And the silver. Not bad. But I made a bit of a boo-boo there, didn't I? Maybe a bit more silver might work. Right, that's not too bad. Okay, oops. Come on, man. I'm just going to get some of this silver off before it dries too much. Right, I've been away 3 days. As you know, I'm renovating a very old home. And we took the enormous fireplace down. And we knocked out a bedroom. In other words, we ripped the walls down and everything else. You know what? I don't like the little circles I did there, so I'm going to get some more paper. Oh, I've got some down here. And I do have some silver here. And I'm going to go back with a little bit of that silver. Because it looks like I've wiped it away. Which I have. Okay, that's not too bad. Okay, I like that background. It's pretty simple to do. Yeah, it's not too bad. What do you think? Yeah, like it. Okay, so that's going to go into my book of backgrounds, Bob, as they're known as. And it's going to go in there. I am also going to put my practice one in. Simply because you just don't throw artwork away, do you? Well, I don't. Let me just give that a quick dry. Okay, there we go. I like it. It's quite a nice background. I like that dry brush technique she has. Let me just write on the back. I'll use pen. Okay, this is Bob, B-O-B, Book of Backgrounds, 2018, Gisele, Grenier, colours, blue, red, burnt sienna, and gesso. I think that's all I need to write on the back, don't I? Let me have a look at the other one, what I did. Yes, the other thing is using wax paper as a tool. There you go, LP, Leanne Palmer. So that will go into my book of backgrounds, and I'll know exactly what I did, and I'll know how to do that process for other book of backgrounds. So I'll put that in till we do another one with Gisele. We'll just put some paper there so it doesn't stick to my folder, and I'll fix that up later, but that's it. So what we can do is lap up this paint and put it somewhere else. Let me just see where I can do that. Where am I? Where's the mouse? Okay, I've got this book here that I use just to swipe some paint. It's actually now what do they call those books? The old books, project books, scrapbooks. That's it. In the old days, they used to call them scrapbooks. Okay, so let's put a little bit of this on. Down here as well. Okay, let's put that burnt sienna and red as well down. Only a bit of it. And then we've got the silver. So let's put that down. Okay, that looks fine to me. Let that dry off. Okay, until I see you next time. Bye for now, everyone. Take care.